Welcome back to another episode of Electric Fridays. I'm your host, Jeff. This is BS TV. And I want to say one thing before I get started here. This microphone I got as a gift from my wife for Christmas. Love it. Now, Mackie, if you're listening, why don't you hit me up? Maybe sponsor the boy? I love your mic, and I'd be happy to say I love it on every single video that I produce. Just hit me up. I could be a brand ambassador. You know what I'm looking for? I need one of those things where I can have different keys that do different functions on my software for editing. That'd be so sick. I go "Bow, bow, bow, bow," or y'all gonna dig this, because right now we're gonna get into Mr. Traumatik. Okay, I didn't really know much about Mr. Traumatik until very, very recently. I was I don't remember if I was in my truck, I was cruising around. I had the music on. I wanted to listen to some drum and bass. I put it on my go-to Vibe Chemistry and just digging, just jamming out. And then I checked to see what was up next. And I clicked it on something that I recognized because I didn't quite want to listen to the vibes anymore. I wanted to listen to something new. And so I put it on this next one. And then Mr. Traumatik came up right after that. And it wasn't at first that I realized what I was listening to. I just heard this flow like I'd never heard before. And I looked up. I'm like, oh, Mr. Traumatik, who's this? I don't know this guy. I'm like, I'm going to stop it right here, right now, and I am going to look into this and see what you're all about up on my channel. Now, is it just me or are my eyes blurry? Because it looks like I'm blurry on the screen. Is it me or is it you? Anyway, this is Impending Doom. I don't know what you're trying to mean by prod.darx. Is that produced by Darx? I'm looking on your page here. It says premiered June 6th this year, or 2024 rather. Impending Doom is out now. Bookings, Mr. Traumatik at yahoo.com. Copyright Mr. Traumatik. I don't get much info on here. So normally I see featuring artists. So what's Darx? I don't know. If I look up Darx, and what do I get? It's a game. SoundCloud. Play Darx on SoundCloud. What if I put Darx and then Mr. Traumatik? It says production. No, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't tell me what the prod means. So I am new to this. I don't know what produced by Darx. That's what it is. It says prod by Darx. So produced by Darx. So you're the producer, Darx. Hit me up. Tell me what you're all about. Mr. Traumatik, we're going to get right into you right now because I cannot wait to hear that flow again.
We're living in violent times. Yes. There's too many silent crimes.
Okay. I think I'm going to have to rewind this. I need to listen. I have to put on my ears. We're going to have to listen to this. Okay. Let's get comfortable here in our seat. Yeah, it's got to be my camera. What are you focusing on, camera? Are you focusing on my mic? What's going on here? Anyway. All right. See if I could do this here.
Violent crimes. I'm giving them righteous rhymes and digging deeper than diamond mines. It's not just vibrant vibes. I'm hoping my rival dies. I spit in your idol's eyes. I swear down on the Bible's lies. I've been feeling overwhelming sensations of impending doom. The Phoenix event is coming and there's no running, the end is soon. Welcome to the Matrix. I'm dodging bullets and bending spoons, and I'm planting seeds of consciousness when I'm mixing and blending tunes. You must have a low IQ.
All right. First off, let's just talk about this screen here. It's so crazy how you can, like, it digitally, I can do whatever I want with this thing, and the little pixels are flashing so quick. There's no hesitation on the screen. Remember back in the day, our computers, where you'd do that and it would like trail? Anyway, no trailing on this one. One thing that I noticed right off the bat from Mr. Traumatik, okay? You are so easy to hear, all right? Your raps are super clear and they're super precise, okay? You have precision. I love it. It's clear and precise. Come on, I just focused. My camera just focused on me, and then it didn't. And then I hate that when I go on to this. I go to the next button, and it shows me what's next. D&B All Stars. Why does it do that? Like, do you guys want to see that? Probably not. But excuse me, it's pretty cool though, if you think about it. That my YouTube already knows that I want to listen to some drum and bass after this. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I'm dodging bullets and bending spoons. That is awesome. That's a Matrix reference. That is so cool. I want to hear that again. Let's hear this.
In the end is soon. Welcome to the Matrix. I'm dodging bullets and bending spoons.
Yeah. That is so sick. Welcome to the Matrix. I'm dodging bullets and bending spoons. That is so sick.
Planting seeds of consciousness when I'm mixing and blending tunes.
Yes, planting seeds of consciousness when I'm mixing and blending tunes. Bro, let me say something. Like, I used to listen to this intellectual hip-hop when I was younger, like Rascals, okay? Those guys there, they know how to rhyme in a way that makes you think. It's not just gang violence. It's like super deep thought. And I mean, I'm getting deep thoughts from Mr. Traumatik here.
Low IQ if you think chemtrails are engine fumes. I'm fed up of seeing these hazy skies. I want to see splendid views.
Hang on.
When I'm mixing and blending tunes. You must have a low IQ if you think chemtrails are engine fumes. I'm fed up of seeing these hazy skies. I want to see splendid views.
Wait.
Detoxing daily. I recommend.
Hang on.
Blending tunes. You must have a low IQ if you think chemtrails are engine fumes.
Whoa. Maybe not chemtrails, but contrails. It's like water vapor and engine fumes. That's the opposite of low IQ. That's understanding chemistry.
In these hazy skies, I want to see splendid views. Lately, I've been detoxing daily. I recommend it too. When I mention DMT in a song, I hope it's not tempting you. Cause health is wealth. I love myself. That's
Never
why
tried
I'm buying
it.
expensive foods. I don't care about Gucci bags. I don't care about Fendi shoes. I've been swallowing plenty shrooms and meditating in empty tombs. I'm ahead about 20 moves. I'm giving them a head.
I can't stand this. What if I move my mic? What if I do this? I could do this. It's not right in my face. No, my webcam does not see me. Come on, man. Why is it so blurry? Why so blurry? Why can't you just focus on me? I'm going to try and fix this. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm going to try and fix it. Okay, I think I just made myself a cartoon, but we're going to go with it because I'm less blurry. Where are we at here?
Tunes. I'm ahead about 20.
This guy's talking about magic mushrooms and DMT. Now, I'm not condoning the use of magic mushrooms and DMT, or DMT. Just saying that if you ever gone on a big trip with your family, anyway, just get right back into this.
moves, I'm giving them headshot entry wounds. You can never defeat me. I ain't signing no treaty. I'm a sovereign entity. I won't comply, you won't beat me. I'm speaking freely. When I talk, I teach them deeply. If I go missing, don't worry, I'm just somewhere on a beach in Fiji. Sipping on green tea mixed with DMT in a TP. Astro traveling's easy peasy, it must be, trust me, believe me. These people are really sneaky, cheeky, really evil and freaky. But I'm not even that greedy, really, I'm easy, money don't please me.
Okay, I'm just going to mention that before I listened to this video and started recording, the very first thing that I did is I hit subscribe to you, Mr. Traumatik. I just want you to know that, okay? My recording today is a lot sillier than it normally is, and I just want you to know that I'm not so silly usually, okay? I am forced this week to wake up early, get the kids off to school. My wife has to go to work early. I work late at night. I get back home. I rushed last night. I got home at 12:30. I was in bed at 12:30, 12:40, something like that. And then I had to get up at 6:30. So I got less than 6 hours sleep. I've been drinking coffee. My cup is empty. You're my person. My wife got me that. But my pot is half full. I would drink more, but I think it's making me crazy. And now you're talking about DMT, and I'm seeing these little images of magic mushrooms, and I'm feeling really silly. Let's get right back into this.
There's way more to reality. I'm not talking insanity. I trigger their cognitive dissonance. I wanna see all of them mad at me. I'm so bored to humanity. I won't be calling them family. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. I don't wanna have to cause a fatality. Cause all this war is a tragedy. It's such an awful mentality. Freedom of speech, I'm talking to teach. I'm standing tall like a canopy. No lies, it's torturous agony. When I die, I'll be haunting them happily. I will leave my DNA skin suit, then I'll be traveling north of the galaxy. We're living in violent times. There's too many silent crimes. I'm giving them righteous rhymes and digging deeper than...
Hang on. I can't keep up. You're just going too... Like, it's not you're going too fast. Like I say, you're clear, concise with your raps. There's a lot to take in here.
I don't wanna have to cause a fatality. Cause all this war is a tragedy. It's such an awful mentality. Freedom of speech, I'm talking to teach.
Okay. I listen to a podcast I don't listen to it every Tuesday night, but it's released every Tuesday night. They feature drum and bass, and the hosts of the show are always talking about the wars that are going on right now and what a tragedy it is, and they feel it's necessary to talk about, progression towards peace. And I'm hearing it in Mr. Traumatik's raps here about the tragedy of war. Yeah, I love that you are fitting so much stuff into this rhyme. And I've checked your page, and you have a lot of music. And so I don't know your music enough to know if you have a theme, but I do appreciate how deep you're getting. I do appreciate that.
I'm standing tall like a canopy. No lies, it's torturous agony. When I die, I'll be haunting them happily. I will leave my DNA skin suit, then I'll be traveling north of the galaxy. We're living in violent times. There's too many silent crimes. I'm giving them righteous rhymes and digging deeper than diamond mines. It's not just vibrant vibes. I'm hoping my rival dies. I spit in your idol's eyes. I swear down on the Bible's lies. Darkest elements. Darkest elements.
This is deep, man. Like, I can't help but stop, like, every couple seconds. It's just, like, you've got such deep lyrics. And, like, you almost got to read between the lines, but you don't, because you are so precise with what you're saying that it's hard to miss it, right? What a beat. I'm telling you straight up. Okay, beat's dark, hype flow, lyrics are clear, super deep meanings. If I was a DJ... I mean, I kind of feel like a DJ right now, if you think about it. Do you know, when I was grade 9 or 10? Grade 10. A friend of mine started a radio station at our school. Got the principal's, authority to open up a studio for us, and we held our radio station in there, and we used the antenna on top of the school to broadcast, and we were broadcasting. It was the lowest station on the frequency dial, and we were called Crazy Eights Radio, and I had a show in the daytime when I had a spare, and I had one in the afternoon. And I held the contests, and I got to play the music I wanted to play. I loved it. I wasn't into drum and bass at the time. Otherwise, I probably would have played a lot of that. And Mr. Traumatik, you were probably not born yet, but had you been and you were rapping, I would have definitely mixed you in, because this is something that is mix-worthy for sure.
And I punch so fucking hard, I'm sparking the largest elephants. Darkest elements. Darkest elements. In a courtroom, yes. I laugh at the hardest evidence. Darkest elements. Darkest elements. This world is dark and venomous, but still my heart is generous. Darkest elements. It's the darkest element. You're far from relevant. You ain't smart, it's evidence. Darkest elements. It's the darkest element. Darkest element. It's the darkest element. Darkest element. Darkest element. Darkest element. Darkest element, darkest element, darkest element. We're living in violent times. There's too many silent crimes. I'm giving them righteous rhymes and digging deeper than diamond mines. It's not just vibrant vibes. I'm hoping my rival dies. I spit in your idol's eyes. I swear down on the Bible's lies.
Okay, I keep talking about drum and bass. I'm not gonna lie. This is not drum and bass. This is some kind of a hip-hop rap, something going on here. I'm not too sure. You are from the United Kingdom. You have the accent that I'm used to hearing from the MCs that I like to hear over top of drum and bass. And so I've been confused, and I've led myself astray, and I'm listening to you, and I keep talking about drum and bass, thinking that you are somehow connected. And maybe you are, because you followed. Did you even follow drum and bass? Yeah, you are. Yeah, your video is sick. Your beat is sick. Yeah, love it. Produced by Darx. Thank you. Dark Elements. Oh, I like that. It just changed. The sound in my headphones changed. Okay. Let's slide this right back. Where are we at here? How far back do I gotta go? Here we go.
Bullets and bending spoons, and I'm planting tunes. Welcome to the Matrix. I'm dodging bullets and bending spoons.
Okay. The bullets are right across the screen. I'm gonna tell you something straight up now. I love the Matrix. That number one Matrix, I could listen to that number one Matrix. Watch that number one Matrix every day. Be satisfied. Okay. Something about the Matrix, and like, I'm guessing it's not just me, but I think everybody has this like part of them that wishes that they were Neo, or at least, another version of Neo. The one. They all wanted him to be the one. I love all of you. So, Mr. Traumatik, you got me with your Matrix lyric, okay? And with these bullet across the screen. I love it. Okay. And then, here. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can do this. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time here. I hope it's not tempting you. I am recovering drug addict. That's full disclosure. I used to go to the rave clubs all the time. Every weekend. I would either drive up to Toronto from my hometown. It's like about 3.5 hours. Or I would spend the weekend in my hometown, home city, because we had a club there that I worked at. I was a promoter, and I would walk around the streets of our city, and I would hand out flyers and try and get people to come. Now, I had friends who also did that, but they didn't hand out the flyers. They just stuck them in the garbage and they went back and got paid. I handed out every last one of them. And my friends would say, come on, man, just throw them out and let's go. And I'd say, no, man, I love doing this. Because at the end of the evening of handing out flyers, when I got to the bar, to the club, everyone that was there knew who I was. Because I individually handed these things out. Okay? Now, the club scene was super hype. It was like I was a movie star. Everybody knew me. And there was a lot of fun. I did a lot of fun. Okay? Fun. I was trying to get in the screen here. Fun. And so, I hope it's not tempting you. So, yeah. Not really. You know, I'm past that. But I like it. I like it when people rap about that kind of a lifestyle, because, you know, I didn't stop because I didn't like it. I stopped because it wasn't working for me. And I had to make changes in my life, and I did. And today I have a studio. I have a wife that's super cool. She bought me this nice mic. You know, her mother bought me the light for my studio, which I was using. I was using these other lights. I don't even have them here anymore. And I had to shine them this way and that way so it didn't shine right in my face and look like I had a spotlight on me. Like, you know, the cops were like banging on my door. Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up! Well, the dog's barking now. Yeah. So, I'm just really grateful for the life I'm in today. I won't comply. You won't beat me. Yeah, there's a lot of depth in your lyrics. I don't want to have to cause a fatality. All right. Skip on by that one. And then I'll be traveling north of the galaxy. So, yeah, I love these emojis. It's a very, very basic video. And I've said this time and time again that, you know, you don't need a lot, man. You just have to... You have to have a stage presence, and you have to have a voice to have a video that's like this. And I watched two recently that I said this about. One was Dimash, and the other one was Angelina Jordan. And the Dimash one, he was in like a park near like a apartment complex. It was fall, and he just stood there, and the viewers were telling me that he was standing like that because he had a bandage on his other arm, so he's trying to hide his arm. Whatever, it worked. And then Angelina, she was kind of like in this, like Utah or something, and there was a piano there, and she was singing jazz in her jazz gown, you know, her like evening gown, and just standing there and singing. And, you know, she has a voice. And you, Mr. Traumatik, you, I've said from the beginning, have a voice that, you know, is easy to understand. You know what? That is your gift. Your gift is your voice, your ability to convey a message, to be clear about it. And like, you got to think, for sure, you got to think hard about what these rhymes mean. But that's your gift. Your gift is your rap, so you don't need much. So this is my first time trying to react to one of your videos. I heard you the other day, half a song, and I loved it. And I wanted to hear it live on my channel, but I didn't write down what track it was, so I just picked one. Picked an older one so that I could... hear some new stuff as I go along. So if you guys are watching this video and I wasn't too much of a bore and you got to this point and you like Mr. Traumatik, maybe drop a comment below and let me know. If you happen to already like him and you have, like, let's say a track that you think I would like that's super hype, drop that down below and I'll get to it. Yeah, this station, this channel, this playlist, ELCTRIC Fridays, doesn't get a lot of response. Like I have other artists that gets lots of response, like Ren gets lots of response, and Dimash. But electronic music it's my jam. I love it. It makes me feel good inside. So I kind of want to keep it, but you know, I my days are full, and I'm struggling with, you know, getting through the week with all the work that I have to do around this channel all by myself. I need a team. I don't have a team. I need Mackie to hit me up and sponsor me so I can get that doohickey, the different keys that do different things. I need you to set me up, Mackie, because I love your... This is a USB mic. Did you guys know that? This mic is a USB mic. And I have my 4-channel headphone amplifier plugged into the mic, so I can control everything through the mic if I wanted to. It's all connected. Anyway, Mackie, hit me up. I would love to talk about you on every video that I do. This was incredible. I'm just gonna say that, Mr. Traumatik, you rock in my books. Okay, you're what I look for. Yeah, that's the one right there. That's what I look for. I am way off topic here. Impending Doom. Yeah, such a deep title with some deep lyrics. You really got to pay attention. And you know what? Like, I love to hear an interview of you, so I can kind of get to know who you are as a person, to see whether or not I should take your lyrics to heart, or if they just rhyme and work. Thanks for checking out my video. This went on for way too long. I hope I'm not too crazy for some of y'all. This is not how I am normally. I'm super tired today, but I have to put out a video because we are coming into some work days, and I do work full time. I am a truck driver. I listen to music all day long. It is one of my favorite things in life. Air is probably my favorite thing. Then it's music, and then it's food, in that order. Thanks for checking me out. This is BS TV, and we love music here, and we love checking out new stuff. So if you got some new stuff for us, come on down into the comment section. And as I say to people all the time, let me know where you're from so I get an idea. It seems my biggest viewership is coming from the United States. Are you guys fans of this music in the States? Let me know. This is ELCTRIC Fridays. Thanks for checking us out. Thanks for listening to me jibber jabber for 27 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's get it. We'll see you on the next one.